So I went ahead and ordered these glow-in-the-dark Yeezy 350s from Wish for 15 bucks, and I wanted to see what we would actually get in person. And here we go. This is the package that was sent from Wish. No tracking or anything like that. And this is, I mean, this is the finest quality, cheap garbage bag I've ever touched. No, this is like super, look at that. Boop. So yeah, not the best quality garbage bag, but it feels like it's double layered though. Oh, it is double layered because we have some wrap right here. This is hilarious. I always love doing these videos because it's crazy to see what you get from like Wish or these just random knockoff sites for the crazy prices that they offer things. So I wanted to show you guys what you get for that $15 price point. Now I'm going to be 100% transparent. It's not always $15. 15 is like the price that they listed as. Actually shipping them, they're more like $38 or something like that, or 30 bucks, $35. I honestly don't know the final number of the cost, but I know they're like not just as cheap as they always say they are. But this is the product that you get in hand, the non-branded, and I mean non-branded, glow-in-the-dark Yeezy 350 V2-ish. This shoe is so bright I had to turn down my my camera just because it's just so overwhelming. But it does kind of look pretty close. Like, it's honestly, every time I get one of these in hand, I'm like, huh, it's really not too far-fetched from the real thing. It's not a real pair of Yeezys, like you can tell. Anybody that gets these in hand and looks at them goes, oh yeah, that's not real. But for that price point, it's like pretty decent. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. The pull tab on the back is just regular nylon. It feels cheaper than normal. The interior of the shoe is obviously way cheaper. There's no 3 stripes right here on the back, but it feels like a cheap teddy bear that you win from a vending machine. Laces look and feel just like regular laces, nothing fancy. The stitching down the front looks like stitching down the front on the Yeezy 350s, as we're kind of used to. As you can see right there, it looks pretty close. Then this is done really, really poorly, like the little line down the front. I mean, you can see these in person, and they're like, oh yeah, those are pretty terrible. The midsole looks pretty cheap as well, feels pretty cheap, but it does have like a Boost-like midsole, which is entertaining. Like, this feels kind of like cheap knockoff Boost, but it feels pretty good. Honestly, it doesn't feel that bad when you're touching the inside of the insole and stuff. When you get some of these knockoff shoes from these random sites, you just never know what you're gonna get. Sometimes the quality is so incredibly terrible that it was like a joke, and then sometimes like this, it's like surprisingly decent. For those that don't remember, I mean, I have my fair share of knockoffs right now. In fact, if you guys want to see a knockoff collection video, leave a comment and let me know, because I got a bunch of these knockoffs here that I've been saving up, and some of them, like these, are super, super terrible. So kind of hilarious. Surprisingly though, I have to say these are one of the better ones that I've got out of all the ones that you see out here. Like these ones are super terrible. Like, it looks okay, but they're super bad. But the 350s actually feel pretty decent, surprisingly. So I don't know. I mean, they're obviously cheap. They're nowhere near the real thing. But for the price point of these, it's kind of insane. Like, I don't know. I do want to know if they glow in the dark, so I need to give them a test. If you want to buy a pair of these things, I'm not going to link you guys to them or anything like that. But I could see why somebody would want to go out and spend a small amount of money on this instead of the crazy price point that the real ones are. But what do you think about these knockoffs? Leave a comment in the comment section. How do they look to you guys? The overall shape is pretty close in my mind. Everything else, I mean, the materials, I mean, this is a knit upper, so it's just another knit upper. It's a real knit upper. This part right here feels cheap. Midsole feels a little bit cheap, and the liner feels really, really cheap. Inside feels pretty cheap as well, but all in all, like, for the price point, you get what you pay for, and this is actually pretty decent for what you're paying for the shoe. So yeah, pretty funny. I don't know what else to say. I'm kind of shocked at what you can actually get, the value add of a knockoff shoe. But personally, I mean, honestly, this isn't a shoe that I'm going to wear. I honestly just hoard them, as you could see out here. I'm just kind of hoarding these knockoffs for a perfect collection video of knockoffs that I'll be doing for you guys in the future. If you guys like this video, and leave a comment, let me know, because I have like at least a dozen now of these knockoffs. Some of them are ridiculous. But if you guys want to see more of these, leave a comment on what other knockoffs you guys would like to see me buy. I always love it when you guys email me or hit me up on Twitter or Instagram and tag me with some knockoffs that you guys want me to check out. Because just for entertainment and science purposes. But that's the video. Thank you guys for stopping by and watching. yikes. That's all I have to say about that. If you guys want to subscribe to my channel, feel free to do so. Notification bell to be notified of when my videos are live. Have a great rest of the day, and I will catch you guys for some more sneaker videos very soon. Peace, guys.